So Swami, tell me, why is it important to prune your plants?
Well, it's important to prune your plants because it allows much more air circulation through the plants. And so it brings more air and so on to the inner part of the plant. So pruning is different from topping, and we'll get to that in a minute. But pruning is when you'll take the bottom branches off, the ones that are really close to the ground, and you can cut them away, and that allows more airflow. Also on the inside of your plants, if you really have the extra time, now, if you're growing a lot of plants, you might not have that time. But for the inside, you can pull off the tiny little extra branches that go on the interior side of the big branches, and that again opens up air inside and so on. Talk about topping too, because topping is something else where the topping, as you might expect, is the top of the plant. And many people will take that top sprout that's coming up, which is directly connected to the taproot, and they'll pinch that off early in its stage of growth, and then very often two sprouts will come out from that. That you should do pretty early in the plant's life so it can recover from that.
What sort of equipment do you need for pruning?
I used to actually just take my fingernails and sort of pinch, but it's better to use a pair of scissors and so on. And then pruning also could get into what we call yellow leafing. Right now, later in the season when your plants are like 4 and 5 feet high, you'll notice that sometimes some of the interior and lower level leaves turn yellow. And that's partly because they're not really needed at this point. The plants are sort of shedding them.